Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Huh. Hey everyone, it's Kayla, and today I have a DVD haul for you guys. These DVDs I accumulated over Christmas and since Christmas. I love collecting DVDs. I don't know why, with the internet the way it is nowadays. I have a growing DVD collection. Let me know if you would ever want to see a DVD shelf tour. Ever since I was little, I've been obsessed with movies and all things Hollywood. So let's just get started. There's quite a few of them, and yeah, here we go. So the first DVD I have to show you is Mulan. I love Mulan so much. It's one of my all-time favorite Disney movies. It's actually one of my all-time favorite movies, period. Let's be honest. It's hilarious. Every time I watch it, I have the whole thing memorized, all of the songs memorized. I love Mulan so much, and I have a Shang obsession. Like, when I say that I have a Shang obsession, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. I was really happy to get this and finally own it and have it as part of my collection. The next movie I have to show you is Saving Mr. Banks. I believe this follows the story of the making of the Mary Poppins movie with the author and Walt Disney. I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard amazing things about this and I can't wait to watch it. I love Tom Hanks and I love Emma Thompson and I think it's going to be brilliant. So let me know below if you saw this because I've heard nothing but good things. Next, I got Neighbors on DVD with Zac Efron and Seth Rogen, and this is hilarious and very adult, mind you, warning. It's one of the funnier movies that I've seen in recent years, so yeah. I think my aunt got this for me. She goes Black Friday DVD shopping at Walmart all the time. If you've never gone Black Friday shopping for DVDs, what are you doing with your life? This was probably $1. $1. Then I got Warm Bodies, and I never read the book, and I just saw this for the first time last year. I thought it was freaking hilarious. I thought it was heartwarming at times. I just really enjoyed the movie, and I wanted it for my collection, so I asked for it. Is the book like the movie? Because I'm interested in picking it up. Next, I got The Book Thief, and I recently watched this for the first time. It was so beautiful and so much like the book and reminded me of all the feels that I felt when I first read the book years ago. I was way ahead of the curve with that one, but I really thought it was well done. The soundtrack was awesome. Jeffrey Rush as her foster father was perfection, and I just really enjoyed it. Then I got Aladdin on DVD, and if you can't tell, I am obsessed with animated movies. Like, I really want to do like a top 10 animated movie video soon. I just love them so much. I think I prefer them to actual regular movies. Aladdin, such a classic. So then I got Divergent on DVD, and the awesome thing about this version is that it looks like a book. Look, you have the spine, and then you open it up like this, and it's like a book. It has like an indented spine. It's like hardcover. I love it so much. The book nerd in me is freaking out right now. And I thought this was a really good movie. It made me want to just go kick some ass, alright? I mean, I'm not really excited for Insurgent, but I think that's because the books got worse. And yeah, I will stand by Divergent. I will. Not by Allegiant. Ain't nobody got time for that. Next we have How to Train Your Dragon 2, and How to Train Your Dragon is literally one of my favorite movies of all time. Not even animated, of all time movies. And I just love Toothless. I love dragons and fantasy, and I think it's just such a good story, and the animation is so beautiful. Breathtaking animation in this series, and the sequel did not disappoint. I actually think it was darker than the first one. It was better. The storyline was really moving, and I really liked it a lot. Not to mention Kit Harington played one of the voices, and we all know how much I love my Kit. Just saying. So then I also got Maleficent, and I actually really enjoyed this. I didn't think I was going to. I was really surprised by this. It had like a Snow White and the Huntsman feel to it, and I really like those movies, the darker fairy tales. Pause everything! I forgot I got this. The Lego Movie. Once again, animated. Yes. Everything is made out of Legos. Everything. It's so cool. The water, the ocean, the tools, everything is made out of Legos. Love it so much. So creative. The animation obviously is awesome. The storyline is so hilarious. And of course, there's one more element of this movie that we can't forget. Are you ready? Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you're living our dream. If you watch the movie, you would know the song. Yeah, okay. Then I got The Fault in Our Stars, and I thought this was fantastic. I thought it was a great adaptation. I thought Shailene and Ansel did a great job. I didn't really love The Fault in Our Stars as much as everyone did, but the movie just brought back all the feels, guys. All the feels right here. So then I got Grad, and pause for a second before I talk about this movie. Does she not look like Anastasia Steele to you? I would have picked her to play her. I would have picked Alexis to play Anastasia Steele. I'm just saying. Just saying. Look at her. Look at her. Anyways, back to this movie. My mom got it for me. She said it reminded her of me because she's post-college. She's looking for a job in her field at a publishing company. It was like really heartwarming. So then on Blu-ray, I also got my favorite movie of 2014, and that was Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt. Don't be confused by this cover. It says Live, Die, Repeat. I think that's like a subtitle. I think it's Edge of Tomorrow, Live, Die, Repeat. I don't know. I've seen it marketed both ways, so I'm a little confused about it. I loved this movie so much. So much. It was my favorite movie of 2014. It was awesome. It was action-packed. It was hilarious at times. It was just so much fun. So much fun. For those of you that don't know what it's about, Tom Cruise has no military experience. He gets thrown into this battle, and basically it is like D-Day with aliens. So like this battle is like it's it. He dies and wakes up and lives the day again, and he gets to make things better. He gets to learn from his experiences. It kind of reminds me of like playing a video game and you get to a certain part and you die, but you learn from it so you get a little further next time and then die right away again. It is awesome. Such a good movie. Really, really fun adventure, and I highly recommend it to anyone who just wants a good time, who doesn't mind a little sci-fi in their life, and yes, so good. So then I got About Time with Rachel McAdams and, what's his name? Bill Weasley is the guy. Domhnall Gleeson, that's it. And it's just a fun romantic comedy. The guy can time travel. It's not like The Time Traveler's Wife though. It's really lighthearted, heartwarming. Bill Nye is also in this. Love him too. It's from the director of Love Actually, and I love Love Actually so much. And yes, this movie does not disappoint. I highly recommend it if you love romantic comedies and just a heartwarming story. So then the last two things I have to show you are seasons of TV shows, and that would be Scandal Season 3. Love Scandal. It's in my top 2 TV shows right now. Kerry Washington is perfection. If you haven't seen this, what are you doing with your life? It's on Netflix. Go watch it. You'll be busy for the next 3 days because you won't be able to stop watching it. So good. So good. And I also got Reign Season 1, and I recently watched the whole season on Netflix, and it was well worth it. It reminds me of just watching YA fantasy. That's what I feel like when I'm watching it. It's just amazing. It is the queen, in my opinion, that steals the show. Like, she is so good, and you hate her and you sympathize with her at times, but you hate her. It's just so good, so good. And this is like a poor man's Game of Thrones with like YA fantasy elements and a little bit of a love triangle. It's just fantastic, okay? Fantastic. And I love Bash so much. I'm all about that Bash, not Francis. Alright, well that's all the DVDs that I have to show you today. Let me know below if you have watched any of these. And yeah, I will see you all soon with another video. Bye!